Hey Beatle fans and vinyl community, today I am going to be talking about my Beatles live at the BBC collection. This collection came out in 1994 and I remember how exciting it was when we learned that we were going to get some brand new, relatively brand new, more like previously unreleased Beatles material that was going to be released, because really since the Beatles broke up, there hadn't been anything new or that we hadn't heard before that saw official release aside from the Live at the Hollywood Bowl tapes and a track here or there on the Beatles Rarities compilation. So just the fact we're going to get such, not only was it new Beatles material, but it was going to be a double album of all brand new Beatles stuff. So it was very cool. I first got it on CD. This was the Fat Box version. Which is how it was sold. I know they've recently re-released and remastered it with a black and white cover as opposed to this sepia tone cover that you see right here. I like this cover best. Looks a little more classic to me. I don't care for the digipacks. I like this format a lot better than the one that they just re-released. But so it was in a double disc set, and it was on the Apple label on the disc, and you got a nice fat book here to go along with it, and there were details, just a little history of the Beatles recording for the BBC. They did a bunch of radio shows between 1963 and 1965. Their last BBC shows were right after they released the Help album. But it would have been cool if they would have continued recording for the BBC into the late 60s, how that would have sounded. But then you have track-by-track information. This was a card about more official Beatles merchandise that you could purchase. But lots of great photographs here. It really was such a treasure when this came out. And then on the back side, this one is a little harder to open. You have the flip side of Apple for the second disc, and it's got so many great songs on here. My only kind of wish that they had done differently on this album is that they would have put the songs in chronological order. As it is right now, they're just kind of jumbled. There were different radio programs that the Beatles recorded for, Pop Goes the Beatles, Saturday Club, just different ones, and they're not sequenced in any way, in any order that I can tell. But you got some great tracks that the Beatles recorded that were cover songs that never appeared on another Beatles album. You've got I Got a Woman, Too Much Monkey Business, Keep Your Hands Off My Baby, Young Blood, A Shot of Rhythm and Blues, Sure to Fall, Some Other Guy, That's All Right, Soldier of Love. I mean, so many, track after track after track. There's a Beatles original on here, which they never recorded on their studio albums. I think they gave it away. I forget who they gave it away to, but I'll Be On My Way, which almost sounds like a rough demo, but it's very cool to have it on here. You've got some of their studio tracks that are on here that sound great. So just a fantastic compilation. This was the single that was released as part of the promotion behind the Live at the BBC package. This has Baby It's You, I'll Follow the Sun, Devil in Our Heart, and Boys. Those last three tracks did not appear on the official release of the Live at the BBC. So those are kind of bonus tracks that you get as part of the single. And the disc itself looks a lot like the first disc of the regular album. This is the cassette version of Live at the BBC. It's housed in this sleeve here. You've got a replica of the booklet. I don't think they have all the same material just because this booklet's not near as thick. I think it's just kind of a condensed version of what you got in the CD version. And then these are still sealed, so I can't open them up. That's what the cassette looks like. So the first cassette has that picture there. Nothing on the back there. And then the second cassette is where you have the tracks listed like that. So it's a cool package. You know, people were still buying cassettes back then, and you know, especially some people didn't have CD players in their car, so cassettes were still you know, being manufactured back then. I think the Beatles One album was the last time that they put out a cassette, new cassette for the Beatles. This is the vinyl version of Live at the BBC. It is still a 2-record set, and these are the liner notes that you get. And then the albums themselves come in sleeves that have the track-by-track information. There's more pictures on the back. And the vinyl itself looks as so, replica of, well, it doesn't really look like the classic Apple label because you got like the cream colored background instead of the black background, but still cool to have that on the Apple label. And so this is what the back cover looks like. It's got all the tracks listed there. And then this sleeve has more pictures. And again, the track-by-track information for each of the songs that were contained. And like the first one, it is on the Apple label. Like so. So that is my Beatles at the BBC collection. I've got the second volume that they released of the BBC recordings, both on CD and vinyl. I don't know if I'll do a show on that one coming up, but just wanted to show the BBC collection. I was getting a little nostalgic for it today and pulled it out and just thought I'd do a video on it. So hope you're all doing well. Thanks for watching and take care.